PHX Zine Fest 2K19 volunteer video! So excited to have you here. Wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for you. Thank you so much. Are you excited yet? I am. So, my name's Amy Lou. I'm one of the organizers. We have a ton of people involved. If you missed our volunteer meeting the other day, no big deal. I still wanted to have a name to face recognition thing so that you know who is running the fest, who we are. We've got Carissa and Joe and Brody and Denise. We have returning volunteers, Serafina and Dakota and Moon. We also have a number of new volunteers. We have Savannah, Anastasia, Sharice, Bobby, Britton, and Daisy, Erica, Myra, Camille. So all of you are here. So excited to have you here as part of our Zine Fest. We have 72 Zinesters at 44 tables. Last year we had somewhere between 500 and 800 people come to our free Zine Fest at Unexpected Gallery. It is going to be there again on October 20th from 11 until 5 p.m. If you're getting this video, then you likely signed up via our website for volunteering at the fest, either a half day or a full day. And there is a volunteer group on the stale platform that is Facebook, right? So I friended a lot of you people that I mentioned. We'll probably have some more folks involved. I'll probably friend you too. If you're not on Facebook, just get in communication with us ASAP, right? But if you are on Facebook, even if it's just, for formalities, get in that group. You should be put in that group already, but if you aren't, we can get you in that group, right? That group is called something like PHX Zinefest 2K19 volunteer group, something like that. And the link will be below. Go to that group. There is a poll in that group. And then inside that poll, you can sign up for the roles you would like to fulfill for us at the Zine Fest. There are a myriad of options for you to choose from. So all these roles can be fulfilled by anyone, any gender, however you identify, you can work at these roles. Some of them are a little more physical. Some of them are a little bit more chatty, a little bit more outgoing. We want to talk to people, get in people's faces on some level, and like talk about our fest, tell them about what's going on. All right. So there is a description in that group, but I can loosely go through it. So load-in is essential. The Zine Fest doesn't just happen out of nowhere, right? It takes a great number of folks setting up for the fest. It starts at 11, but we need to be there at 8 a.m. That's right, 8 a.m. We need to get there. If you've signed up for a half day and you're going to be during the first half of the day, volunteer, right? You need to get there at 8 a.m. and help us move the tables and chairs, right? The venue space has been kind enough to lend us the use of the tables and chairs on the stipulation that we bring them all out, set them up, and put them all away nicely at the end. Awesome thing is they have carts and dollies to make this a smooth operation, but it just can't happen just one or two people. We need a number of folks to come through, roll the carts out, set up the tables, put 2 chairs behind it, put a name tag on it saying like this is table number 44, whatever it is, and that way people know where to go and it's all set up, right? So we need that happening before the Zinesters show up wanting to set up their own tables because they have their own setup to do, right? So we need to be ahead of the game, have that all smooth sailing and ready to go. So we need 4 to 6 people to do that. Merch is pretty self-explanatory, helping out with merch. Kids zone, if you're into helping out with kids, you're a teacher, or you love being crafty, that's a great space for you to get involved. Panel assistant, so that's a good one. There's 2 panels, I believe, this year, and they're going to be indoors. And what your role would be with that is that you would proactively look at the schedule that's emailed to you and posted everywhere about the fest. You would look at that and say, oh, I am scheduled from 3 to 4. I'm going to go find that panelist, say 20, 30, 15 minutes somehow before their panel, right? You're going to find out who they are. You're going to go to them. Do you need paper? Do you need a pen? Do you need, some kind of sound equipment, it is up to you in that role to help their panel dreams come true. There's also a seat filler for that. Essentially the similar idea in that you're going to help fill those seats, right? There are many empty seats at Fest, and that's a bummer because these people are putting their efforts into like presenting for free, as well. And we don't want them to have any wasted effort. So that's a great role if you're really chatty, talkative, and want to go walk about the Fest and meet some folks. Walk around, say, hey, my name's Amy Lou, fill in seats for the panel. It's going to be XYZ panel at this time. You want to do that before, right? That's another one. 15, 20, 30 minutes beforehand, walk around, let people know that it's happening. Like, if you're into talking or projecting your voice and talking to lots of people, that's a great role for you. Sign up for that one. One big role that I cannot forget is the restroom fairy, right? We all use the restroom. If the Fest had, say, 800 people last year, as well as all the tablers and all the volunteers, that's probably 1,000 people going in and out of that bathroom all day long. We all need to use the restroom, so we all need to look after it, right? Sign up for it. Any type of folk can do this. Any gender, any type of person who's able-bodied and willing can help out with the restroom. So that's every half hour. You can sign up for a slot. You basically get set up largely for like maybe 1 hour where you're in charge of checking it twice. So you check it 2 times, check for paper towels, soap, etc. No big spills on the ground, right? If there's a big spill, you can mop that up. If the trash cans are full, replace the liner and take the trash to a central location where it can be taken out to the rubbish bin at the end of the day, right? Makes sense? There's trash bags, there's tools around. Easy enough, right? Thank you so much for that. So, yeah, there's plenty of roles on that Facebook poll, which I will link below. You can go sign up for that. If you are not on Facebook, reach out to us via email. We're sending this out to you in an email. Get back to me at that email, right? Easy enough. And in that, there will be, in the email, there will be a link, and I'm going to link it below, to just a quick survey for you. I need to know 4 very simple things: that your phone number is correct and that your email is correct, right? So just give me the best phone number and email to get a hold of you day of, right? 1, 2. The other thing is, what's your name? What is the name you prefer to go by, right? So my name's Amy Lou. Call me Amy Lou. That's what I put in there. And also your pronouns, what you prefer for people to use for you, right? So that all will be plugged in because I'm making these handy lanyards for day of. It's got a name tag. The day of, you'll go in, check in, right? You'll have your name tag there. And on that it says who you are. These are from last year. So I'm a volunteer and an organizer. My name's Amy Lou. I use she and they pronouns. And yeah, I wore this all day long. People can pick you out and know who you are. Also, on the back, if you flip it over, there is, on the back, your schedule for the day. Another easy way to communicate, right? You sign up for the roles you want, and then I plug it into the back of your lanyard. So if you forgot what you signed up for, it's right there. So like last year, I did the Kids Zine Lab from 11 to noon, and then I was a panel assistant from 3 to 4. I also was volunteer organizer and tabled myself at this Fest. So one thing is, sign up for what you're able to do, what you feel, like trust your gut and don't push yourself too far. Sign up for what you can do, okay? And day of, if something happens, just communicate with myself and your fellow volunteers. That's what helps with this name to face recognition thing. You can reach out and be like, hey, I can't do this. Day of, turns out I just don't want to do this role, and maybe we can figure out a way to shuffle you around. I am going to be tabling at the Fest again this year and helping out with a Girls Rock table. I'll be there though. We have the name tags so you can recognize me, and we'll have group text that Joe is going to be having all the volunteers as a part of. That's another reason why your phone number is really important. We have walkie-talkies. Did I say that already? We have walkie-talkies. We get to use walkie-talkies day out. That's going to be so exciting. So we'll have walkie-talkies on, communicating that way, staying in touch. Yeah, so I'm super excited to be working with y'all. I know that it couldn't happen without everyone's hard work and everyone coming together to make it happen. So all I need for you to do is to respond to this video, say that you watched it, hopefully you did, respond with an email saying, in the survey that is, give us your name, your number, your email, and your pronouns. Easy peasy, and I'll look forward to seeing your smiling faces at the Zine Fest this year. One last thing I wanted to mention is that we have tons of these flyers left over to put about town at Wasted Ink. So they're hand flyers, and there are these awesome 11 by 17 posters that you can put about town. Denise and I got to make these together, and it was pretty fun working with her on it this year. But you can stop by Wasted Ink. We still have a few weekends before the fest, right? Next weekend, stop by, pick up some flyers, right? The shop's open Saturday and Sunday. Stop by, pick up some of these flyers, and hand them out to your friends. Put them out at the coffee shops and restaurants you frequent, and let people know about our fest, you know? So that's it. Reach out to us, stay in communication, do the poll on Facebook if you can't communicate with me, and be sure to follow the links below. I'll also link the Facebook group and the kickoff fest. There's like on the 18th of October, there's like a pre-show kickoff, you know? So that's just an event that we do to kind of like build community. People have come to town for this, and we can kind of hang out together before the fest, because it's certainly a whirlwind and it just goes by so quick. So we want to savor it as much as we can. So I look forward to meeting some of you. I met some of you at our collage events and around Wasted Ink recently. But I look forward to seeing your smiling faces at the fest. And thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you later. Bye!